guys, so today we're going to have a lesson on rounding to the nearest tens. And so we're going to start by discussing these. These charts are number lines. Okay, on these number lines, there are pink numbers and green numbers. If I point to a number, what number would go right here? Well, if this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They don't always write them there. Sometimes they make landmark numbers, which are right here. So this is what we have to know in our head. We have to know that when they have the landmark number of 50 and the middle number of 55 and the landmark of 60, we have to know that this dot stands for 51, 52, 53, 54, 56, 57, 58, 59. We have to just know that. We learned that when we're a lot younger, and we write our numbers in those boxes that are on a tens chart. I should be able to cover up a number in a tens chart, and you should know exactly what number comes next. So, if this is, for example, one of my charts, what number comes here? Thinking? And the answer is 63, right? 60, 61, 62, 63. All right, so now that we understand where numbers fall on a number chart, then we can learn how to round really easily. So let's say we're going to use a number, and we're just going to use the number 44. All right, so our number is 44. We start working our way through these questions. The first question is, 44 is between what two tens? All right, so I have to say that there's a hint that's given to us. The tens place tells us what number is our first 10. The 4 in the tens place, and we put a 0 after it. So if our first 10 is 40, then we can look at our charts and we can say, all right, where would I find 44? So here's my chart. 44 would be found right here. So if 40 is one of the tens, the other 10 is 50. Now we have this magic horse. And the magic horse will tell us where to do our rounding. See, our number is 44. And we're rounding to the tens place value, which is the first 4. So when we round to that first place value, we have to look at the neighbor. In this case, the neighbor is in the ones place. And our landmark number is the number 5. If the number in the ones place is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, we round down. If the number is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, we round up. Down and up? What do I mean, down and up? Turn this way. Right here? Well, this is the down 10, and this is the up 10. So, when I look at this 44, the 4 tells me to round down. Therefore, my final number is 40. We're going to do some more examples, and I'd like you to practice. And what you're going to practice with are a few more numbers. Like, try to practice with the number 12. Or maybe you could practice with the number 97. Maybe you can practice with the number 54. Or how about 71? Okay? Just do the exact same thing, and I'm going to walk you through it one more time. This time, I'm going to give you the number 56. Okay? So, I place the number there, and then the first thing I have to do when I have the number 56 is I have to decide what two numbers is 56 found between. Okay? I say to myself, oh, I can use this chart because 56 is found right here on my number line. It's found between the 1050 and the 1060. So here's 50 and here's 60. Those are my two 10s. Sorry, my board is wet. There we go. I'll get that on there. So now I move it over here and I write the number 56. 56, we have to decide my board's wet right now. Sorry about that. 56. Okay. The 5 is the place I'm rounding to. And I have to look to my neighbor. My neighbor is the 6. On our chart here with our galloping horse, 6 tells me to round up. See? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 6 tells me to round up. So what am I rounding up to? I have two numbers to pick from. I'm rounding from 50 or I'm rounding to 60. This is my upside. So when I round and I come up with my answer, the answer is 60. 56 rounds to 60. Okay, it's your turn. Practice a little bit. Take your board. Write a number at the top that I just shared with you. Decide which 10 does it fall into. So, for example, let's say we have the number 12. What 10 does the number 12 fall between? 10 and 20. Look at the neighbor. The neighbor is the 2. So that tells me to round down. This is the downside. This is the upside. Round down. So the answer for rounding 12 is 10. Okay, it's your turn to practice. Have some fun.